All right, we're on the phone with Phill Rosenthal from Somebody Feed Phil. I like to call him the television equivalent to Xanax, and that's only Phil. That's only because after a hard day, a couple of episodes of Somebody Feed Phil will just decompress you and make you feel better about the world.
I like to think we're providing alternative programming to the news.
Oh, you're definitely doing that. You are the exact opposite of what the news has given us these days. So thank you.
But I always say that the news, yes, it's not all good. It's mostly bad, but it's mostly bad by design. They're showing you the stuff that's extraordinary, because the ordinary, meaning the other 99%, is nice and sweet and good. That's how most people are.
Yeah, but, it's not what they call sexy, right? It's not, it doesn't, more people like to hear about the darker stuff for some reason. Maybe it makes them feel.
Well, I don't know if they like it, but it gets your attention because it's so out of the ordinary. They don't report on all the planes that landed safely today.
Right. Right. Well, I got to say, you have a lot of stuff that's out of the ordinary on your show. I mean, you go to some amazing places. You eat some incredible food. And is it true that you sold this show by saying you were the exact opposite of Anthony Bourdain?
Pretty much. I said I'm exactly like Anthony Bourdain if he was afraid of everything.
Oh, that's it. All right. I think that's awesome. And that's so very true. Because I love Anthony Bourdain, and he can be dark and a little grim, but you are so, the show is just a positive experience, which is,
thanks. But what I meant by that was that, he's just kind of a superhero. I would watch him and go, he's amazing. I'm never doing that because he could, he was brave and fearless and he took wild chances. And I figured maybe there's a show for people like me who watch Bourdain and go, he's amazing. I'm never doing that. But if that schlemiel can go outside, maybe I can too.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you know what? You're doing it. You're doing all this stuff, a lot of stuff that a lot of people won't do. The show from Ireland when you jump into the freezing cold water,
and all, that was terrible.
All that, all that stuff. You ended
I'm
up
glad I did it.
Yeah, you did
I'm glad I did it. Yes, because I have my brother is the producer of the show, and he's always pushing me out of my comfort zone and into cold water, so to speak. And so I don't like it, but I'm not afraid anymore. So maybe I am getting braver. This is our 8th season, so maybe I'm getting a little braver. Our biggest fear is the unknown, right? So until you do it, and then it's known, and even if you don't like it, at least you don't have this fear.
That's like for people who don't know, Phil's also an author. He's written a few books, and one of them is a kid's book. And wasn't that the theme of the kid's book? Is try it? What was the exact title of that? Just try it.
Just try it. I wrote it with my daughter Lily. It's about a dad who eats everything. Guess where I got that idea? And his little girl who won't eat anything. And we thought this could be helpful to parents with kids who are picky eaters. And it did so well that we're doing 3 more books about trying things for the first time when you're a kid and a little afraid.
It's amazing because I think just try it. I mean, I said that to my daughter, just a little less than please be quiet. Right behind that. Please keep it down. I thought
you were going to say I love you.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's
only
that.
Two I love you.
There's that, too. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Sure. No, but yeah. And we always said that. How do you know? How do you know? You got to try it. If you don't like it, you'll never have to eat it again, ever. And that kind of
there's all kinds of ways. There's all kinds of ways. My wife had a great way of doing it, which was you take a no thank you bite.
A no thank you bite.
Right?
Yes,
a no thank you bite. But you can't say no thank you until you try it. And then another person had this great idea. I give my kid 25 cents every time they try something.
Well, I mean, between the tooth fairy and everything else, I mean, that could cut into my budget, 25 cents.
Yeah. 25 cents. Doesn't it sound like from 100 years ago, 25 cents for anything?
I know. Who still carries change around with them? That's a shocking thing, too, right? Was there anything on the show, because we talked about that show in Ireland where you dove in the water, and you try a lot of different things, not just food, but activities and things. Yes. Is there anything you ever said, absolutely not? Like you didn't even...
Yes, I say it every time.
But Richard makes you do it, though.
Yes, my brother makes me do it, yes. And then I'm happy I did it because I lived. The worst thing he ever did to me was the race car in Austin on the F1 track. I went 187 miles an hour. That was the worst thing that ever happened to me.
Really?
It was the most violent. It's like being in multiple car crashes.
Really? I would love that.
Yeah, you must be a young man because I'm an older fellow and I'm not built for this.
Well, people drive like you've been to Boston. You did an episode in Boston. People drive like that around here anyway. So I guess I'm just kind of used to it, you know.
The G-forces when that thing takes off is more than a rocket, they tell me.
Wow.
I couldn't wait for it to end. It felt like it went on for years, one lap.
What about food? Is there anything you've ever tried and you said, I will never eat this again? Yes.
There's something in China, in Hong Kong, where we were, called a 1,000-year-old egg. Oh. It's not really 1,000. It just tastes that way.
I love those. I'm Chinese, so I love those. I grew up eating those. The preserved egg.
Listen, I made a huge mistake because I took an entire half an egg and popped it in my mouth. You're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, you got to dip it in stuff, and wow.
It was sitting on the table of the hot pot restaurant, and you're supposed to put slivers of it in to blend with everything else. I ate the entire half equivalent of a hard-boiled egg, and I couldn't believe how strong that flavor was.
I love it, but, you know, one man hates it, the next man will be their favorite thing ever, you know?
Yes, I could give you gefilte fish. You might feel the same way.
You know what, Phil? It's funny you mentioned that. I do feel that way about I have yet to have good gefilte fish. Yet. I'm still going to try it because everybody makes it different.
I've had homemade gefilte fish, not the one in the slimy jar, and it actually is good. But listen, maybe I had a different 1,000-year-old egg preparation than you had.
Yeah, that's one of those family recipes that everybody does differently. Yeah.
Was yours growing up intensely strong?
It depends where we bought it. Like we'd go into Chinatown in Boston and buy them. So it depends who made them or where they came from, and they range from very, very strong to very like smooth and silky. So it depends. But it's one of my favorite things.
I did not get the smooth and silky.
Oh, well, you gotta keep trying. I guess if you can.
I will.
Yeah.
Well, listen, if I didn't talk to you, I would have written it off as this. They all taste like this, and I'm never doing that again. But now that I've spoken to you, I'm into it now. I want to try the good one.
Nice. Has there ever been an episode that didn't make it to air? Whether it was no, they all made it. Because I was wondering if you were ever in a place where something happened where you had to kind of shut down production or something didn't go the way you wanted, like there was a hurricane or something, you know?
No, that hasn't happened, but we were set to go to Puglia, and we had just filmed Madrid, and the night before we were supposed to go to Puglia to film that episode, our director got COVID.
Oh, dear.
And this was, you know, now, and we were filming in between variants, you know, where there was a break in the COVID pandemic, and sure enough, he got it. And because we had been around him, none of us could go, so we had to cancel that episode. I hope to get back there one day because I'd love to go there. So that's the only case of an episode not making it, but we never shot one frame of it.
You must have a hand in deciding where you go, or is that all Richard?
Yes. No. Richard has very little say. No, he does. He has a lot to say. It does start with me, and things get passed by me, right? So they'll say, "How about this place?" And we get offers now from tourism boards to come, and we check them out because there's places since we've been on for so long now. there's places that I really want to explore off the beaten path. Like this year, we went to Tbilisi in the former Soviet country of Georgia.
Great episode.
And I never knew anything about Tbilisi, and it was phenomenal.
Yeah, it looked amazing. And that's where they invented wine, right? Is that the place?
That's exactly right. That's 8,000 years ago.
That's a great episode. I had no idea about that part of the world at all, and I learned a great deal from that episode.
Yeah, so we do our research, and we see the only criteria is there enough good material there for us to film for a week? So we film for a week, and we cut everything down to less than an hour, and hopefully the goal is to get you to go there.
Is there a place you haven't been yet besides the place you mentioned previously?
Oh, yeah.
Because of that, but what's like one place that that's on the list that you've yet to make it to?
Well, whenever I tell people this, they act shocked and appalled that I haven't been yet, and I haven't been there in my life yet. And it's Greece.
You weren't in Greece? You didn't go to Greece?
Nope, not yet.
You were in Croatia. Yeah. Was that Croatia?
That's right.
With the two big guys.
Croatia, yeah.
Yeah, the two big guys that look like John Wick villains. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, they threw me in the water, and I got stung by sea urchins.
Oh, great. So Greece, that's surprising because that seems like a very common destination.
It does seem that way, doesn't it? Except for my family, we've never been, and I would love to go. Yeah, but listen, there's all parts of Asia I've never been, and all parts of Africa, and all parts of India. I've only been to one location in each of those continents, those giant countries. So there's plenty more to do. I hope to do this for a very long time, but I don't know what Netflix plans are.
Well, you see, I mean, you're 8 seasons in. I mean, it must be doing pretty good. It's
their longest running unscripted show, but at the same time, they could cancel us at any moment because they usually do shows that last 2 or 3 seasons, and then they like the new stuff.
And, for people that don't know, Phil definitely knows what he's talking about with that because you were one of the creators of Everybody Loves Raymond, which did okay. I mean, 15 Emmys? Is that it? Something like that?
I guess. Who's counting?
Yeah, right.
But yes, I did create that show, and it's lovely to have been part of that, and lovely that it's still going on. Do you know this coming year we will have premiered 30 years ago?
Oh my God!
Yes.
I'm gonna fall on
Do you feel old?
I'm so old, so very old. Yeah, such a great show. And
you're not older than me.
I might be close. And then you're getting into the restaurant business, right? You're opening a diner.
I am in Los Angeles with the great Nancy Silverton as the chef. It's a good old-fashioned diner, and we're only elevating it by having great ingredients and her immense talent as a chef in knowing how to cook. So very simple things. But, to me, this is wonderful to visit comfort food and make it as good as possible. It becomes your favorite thing.
Yeah, and it really is all about the ingredients, which makes it tough for restaurants these days because the ingredients are getting more expensive, and
you're right.
Yeah, and it's hard.
Right.
People are having a hard time paying for it. But I invite you, if you have the time when you're here, Wednesday and Thursday, to come out to Worcester, Massachusetts, the birthplace of the diner. It used to be the only place in the country that made the diners and the dining cars, and we still have a few of them around here. The Boulevard Diner, the Miss Worcester Diner. But there's a history with that here in Worcester, Massachusetts. So if you have time, please come out and visit us. We have a lot of great restaurants here also.
Oh, great. And that's a great offer. Thank you.
Is your show at the Wilbur, are you just going to exclusively talk about Somebody Feed Phil, or will you talk about your time in Hollywood and Everybody Loves Raymond and your books and stuff?
And my parents and my life and all the funny stories that go with that. We show a little highlight reel, and then I come out with a moderator and answer questions and tell funny stories. And then the second half of the show is all Q&A with the audience, which is my favorite thing.
Wow.
And you can ask me whatever you want. I'm very good at relationship problems.
Oh, boy.
Problems with your kids, your parents. I can do it. I've lived long enough life to have wisdom now into all these things.
Well, Phill Rosenthal, it's been an honor and a pleasure talking to you. Like I said, my wife and I are huge fans, and
Thank you.
We enjoy watching and rewatching the shows. So we're looking forward to seeing you Wednesday and Thursday. The Wilbur Theater in Boston. Phill Rosenthal he says he'll answer any questions, so think up some good ones.
That's right.
And
that's right.
And go.
I'm so glad you're coming.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. So
great.
Awesome.
Great.
Hey, Phill, thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. It was great. Thanks.